another episode of the Shitcast, where Kyle has told me to stick a blanket over my head, or a dressing gown in this case, and see if this makes the sound any better. No, I'm not going to do the whole podcast like this, but welcome and join us for the fun.
Yeah, this is very exciting. So the reason we saw Kyle on the weekend, and he noted the same thing as me, that when Mel doesn't have the blanket, can you drop your robe? Oh, that sounds so wrong.
You want me to drop my robe?
Yeah, can you? Just so people can hear the difference.
Oh, God, it was hot under there.
It's not that bad. I don't think it's fine.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, you know what I'm like, though.
Yeah.
So, wow, Mel, we've had a weekend, haven't we?
Wow. I'm wrecked. I feel like I'm half asleep. And, yeah, it's been a great weekend, though.
Yeah, after I got home, I had about 3 naps and then went to bed at 9.
Yep. We didn't have the naps, but it got to, I think, about 9:30, and Drew was like, I'm really, really tired. And I'm like, oh, well, let's just go to bed. I'm wrecked as well. And then he was like, yeah, but it's only 9:30. I'm like, so we're adults. We're allowed to go to bed at 8 o'clock if we want. Like, let's just go to bed. It's fine.
Yeah, I was the same.
Yeah, wrecked.
So,
but it was a great weekend.
Oh, it was a fantastic weekend. So what have you been up to lately other than, having a great weekend with me and friends?
We should probably explain what we're talking about with that. We went away for the weekend, did a whole bunch of board gaming and just chilling out. And it was a lot of fun. I played Harry Potter, Flamecraft, something called The Gang, which is a poker game, which I really liked. Hard, but I really liked that one. What else did I play? Bombusters.
I know you don't like Bombusters because you don't get it.
It's not that I didn't like it. I've just never felt more dumb in my life and just could not understand. I couldn't understand the rules. I couldn't understand what I was supposed to be doing.
I think that's funny because we had the opposite experience with The Gang and Bombusters. Where I was like, I don't get it. I don't understand how you guys are figuring out where you need to go in the sequence of things. Because I can't even remember what half of these hands are or the order, even though we had it right in front of us.
We had a card. It's just interesting how some games some games click and then other games I don't. I mean, I eventually got Bombusters and I quite like it as a game. I think that'd be a bit more fun to play. I also played another game called, I think it was Hardback.
Is that the one you were playing while I was playing Wingspan?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a word game, which was quite fun because I quite like word games. So I'm probably going to buy that one. But, yeah. What did you play? Wingspan? Mistborn?
Yes, I played the Mistborn deck building game. Finally, I've had it for like over 6 months. I hadn't actually played it. But yeah, I quite like that actually. Were you there for that one?
No, I was crocheting at that point.
That's right. I had Drew, Sean, and...
Jared,
yes, my nephew. I don't know why I couldn't remember his name.
Anyway, he's only your nephew.
But there were other things that I played as well. What did I play? I didn't play Sanctuary, which I was fine with because... I was joking around with Nelly saying, oh, it's basically just Ark Nova again. So, like... I'm sure it's not exactly that, but it's basically the Ark Nova theme with all of the assets in this new game. So it's like, well, you've kind of cheated making a new game there. You got half of it there already. Anyway, I haven't played it yet, but Katie has left. It's actually Katie's game, so Katie has left that with Michael. So I'm definitely going to get a chance to play it.
Oh, easy, yeah. Because she didn't want to have to take it back to Sydney.
We played the Fellowship of the Ring trick-taking
game. Yeah.
Even though I had the Two Towers trick-taking game there as well, I'm sort of like, nah, I'm not doing that one until we finish this one.
It's going to be a while. Yeah.
I like
Stupid me as well. Go.
I like when we got to that hero where it's like, oh, you have to have 3 cards. You have to have won 3 cards of the same suit of the card that you're left with. It's like,
oh my God,
kind of difficult. We didn't get past that one.
That was so hard to understand as well. I felt that was another game that I felt I was dumb as until we started playing it. And I was like, isn't this just like 500? And Michael's like, yeah, yeah, you've
Yeah.
played 500, then you've played this game. And I'm like, why didn't you just leave with that?
Yeah, so because Michael normally starts with an explanation of, okay, this is what trick taking is, but and then he says, okay, but instead of playing against each other, you're playing with each other and trying to help each other do their objectives. Yeah, so it's really interesting.
Except I will point out that that's not actually how it works. You're not allowed to talk about it. You're not
Oh yeah,
supposed to talk about it. So you're not actually helping each other. You're just kind of like, it's like a half co-op game.
I know it's co-op because even though you're not supposed to communicate basically at all, which we totally weren't doing,
It's not going to happen otherwise.
not much of a fun weekend if we can't talk to each other. You can sort of get a general gist of. I mean, you know what someone's objective is because you know who
Yeah.
they took. So that we were allowed to talk about that. We're just not really allowed to talk about. Oh, don't. Okay, guys, I'm playing this card now.
But I think there's an element of we were learning it as well. So you've got to be a little bit more lenient, I think, when you're first starting out. Because you just, we're not sure of the rules. We're not sure what we can and can't do. We're not sure what we should or shouldn't do. So, yeah. I mean, who's going to be too fussy about it when it's a co-op game anyway? Come on, we're supposed to win.
Well, the gang was a lot like that actually. It's just poker instead. But I don't
So
know.
hard.
Did you hear Katie say that? Because when on Saturday night when we were playing, we actually did win a few hands. We actually managed to do them in order somehow. I don't know. But when that happens, you get a disadvantage card.
Yeah. Which makes it like,
It does.
like
make
why
it way
bother?
harder.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, to me, that's not, it's taken the fun out of the co-op aspect of it, in my opinion. But that's my bugbear with all things gaming at the moment. I'm really frustrated by this. Oh, I'm going to go on a rant. Are we okay for that?
Yeah, go for it. Of course.
I have two things that relate. One, just because something has PvP, you're considered hardcore, and if it's PvE, you're casual. Bullshit. But secondly, why does everything have to be at the element of being really, really, really hard? Like, why does it have to be you win you win the game in the gang and you get a disadvantage so it's harder again? I don't want that. I just want a nice, easy game to play with my friends. And why do I have to be hardcore or casual because I want to not PvP? I'm a hardcore gamer, in my opinion. Just because I don't want to kill other people, that makes me casual. Like, I would play a game to the nth degree. That doesn't make me hardcore casual. Like, that's just
Yep. So
my bugbear. Don't
Mel's
make it
talking
harder
about-
for fun. Like, it's not
Mel's-
fun.
Yeah, so Mel's talking about two separate things here. So she's talking
Yes, but-
about obviously about the board games, but she's also talking about Arc Raiders.
And other games like that, though. Like, anything that is, like all the extraction shooters are hardcore PvP. Like, what? Why are you hardcore because you're PvP? Same, WoW's the same. You can't be a hardcore PvEer. Like, yeah, I can. That's why you join a guild and you go raiding and stuff. I don't have to be PvPing to be hardcore.
So I think we've discussed it before on here, but
Yeah.
we would really like if there was a I don't want to do PvP mode in Arc Raiders.
In any game.
And I don't, especially now, because every time they update the game, they're actually making PvE harder because now they've released an enemy that was only in Stellamontis, the the end zone, into all zones now, and there's some new one that's called like the disintegrator or something like that.
Vaporizer.
Yeah, that's it. It's just like that doesn't sound good, and that can be anywhere apparently. So I'm just like, this game is hard enough without actual people killing me. Can I just not have that and just deal with these arc enemies that are killing me all the time? Because they kill me all the time.
All the time. All the time.
And so, okay, so the reason why we don't want PvP as well is because we're stuck in this rut in this game at the moment where we we finally get to the point where, finally we can have some decent gear, so we're actually going to be able to fight against the arc enemies, and then some bastard will come along and kill us, and we lose it all, and we're back to number one again. It's just really, really frustrating.
Yeah, because you're not getting ahead. We're not getting ahead.
Yeah, and it's like I always say, PvP is great for the person doing the killing, and the worst day for the person receiving it. It's shit. The concept of PvP was created by a jerk, basically.
Yes.
It's just like, I'm having such a great day. I don't give a shit about everyone else.
Fuck them.
Exactly.
But I think that's how I feel about, excuse me, that's how I feel about the game, the poker game, because like when I was playing it, we didn't win a round anyway. But then to find out that like, yay, it's really hard as it is, and you win a round, you win a trick, and you're like, now you're fucked again. Like, why? Like, shouldn't you give a bonus for the fact that you actually managed to do it? Like, are you all such expert fucking poker players that you know all your friends well enough that you'll never ever be out of sync and you win all the time? I find that outrageous and impossible to believe. Therefore, why you make it harder for people when they're trying to have a good time and have fun? Like, it's... And that goes back to the whole, is it actually co-op or is it not? Because I don't think that's co-op. You've made it impossible to do in the first place, co-op my ass, and then, because you're not supposed to tell each other what you've got, blah, 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 and some of the stuff you get tells you uselessly, you all know what cards you've got, so shuffle them back in and hand them back out again. How does that fucking help me? I'm not a card reader. I'm not a card counter. I just want to play with my mates and have a bit of fun.
So Michael said yesterday, the night before, that people like pro poker players, when they play this game, they actually start with a disadvantage. They start the whole game with a disadvantage, which just blew my mind. I was like, oh my God.
Mate, we couldn't even function with like, whatever. Whatever.
I kept talking... because I got a fair bit of criticism about my poor poker playing when I was playing that game. Even when we were winning, people were saying, "What are you doing, Ben?" It's like, your indications are terrible. I'm like, I'm explaining, this is a sliding scale. I don't know where the scale is.
Yeah, no one knows.
I don't know if this is the worst hand, even though it's technically a decent hand. It could be the worst hand that's of all of us. And the fact that it gets harder with the more players, obviously. When you go up to 6 players, it's way more difficult.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. Still.
Anyway, that's my rant.
I kind of like it still.
It's a fun game.
Yeah. But what else did I play? I've definitely played some other stuff. Did I? No, I didn't. Bomb Busters, obviously, which I love. I love that with every fibre of my being.
That took me so long to get the hang of. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you were sitting next to me and you were like, Ben, you were like, show me, if I have these, can I just put these down? And I was
what
like,
do I do?
Yes, of course, just put them down. Yeah, they're the only ones left, just put them down. She was showing me like she had 2 4s or something like that. And I was like, someone has already done the other 2 4s. I told you there's only 2 4s, and when that's happened, you can just put them down instead of choosing someone else's wire.
Oh my God, it was just too hard.
You reckon you've got it now?
I think I've got it now, and
okay.
Yeah, it's enjoyable. So yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna fuck it up the next time I play, but that was enjoyable.
So the base, just the starter deck, because there's like a bunch of boxes in that Michael has never opened. Like, he's opened the first box, and we've only done like 1 or 2 missions in there, and we got up to this mission, was like, okay, you have 2 minutes or 5 minutes or something. There is no turn order. Just if you think you can do a wire, you put your hand up and you do it.
Oh. I mean, that's not bad either.
But the fact that there's a timer, and can you imagine how crippled everybody would be?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. But there was a turn where one of us, I think you had one of the yellow ones, and I was like, I'd figured it out that you had the yellow one.
Yeah.
Was it you that had the yellow one? Anyway.
Yes.
And I was about to like go, I went, like I figured it out, and then everyone was like, oh no, don't do it. And I was like, I'll do something else then. Because, like, I was in my head adamant that you had it. Anyway, you did have it in the end. I should have trusted myself.
And I knew you had it as well.
Yeah, because you could see my cards.
Yeah, and I remember Colin, that's Michael's brother, was saying, "Why didn't you do this? I mean, we all knew it." And I said, "Oh, well, technically, I mean, I didn't know for sure, but I also said I'd also seen it accidentally, because remember that game, I'd actually accidentally seen everything you've got. So I said I didn't want. It kind of felt like cheating, so I didn't want to do it straight. I wanted to give someone else the chance to do it rather than me. But it did end up me doing it anyway. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
but still,
I mean, the tables weren't great.
That one as well.
Yeah,
which was fun.
Yeah, no, it was a good game, that one. I can't think of anything else that I played. I sort of didn't play much on the Saturday, I think.
I'm so glad I didn't.
Friday.
I was considering playing Viticulture when Michael sat down with his nephews, and I'm like, oh, thank God I didn't do that. That game
was a
took
very long game.
three hours. And it was the simplified version of it as well.
Yeah. But, you know, kids are kids. They're going to run around. They're not going to pay attention. The attention span is like nil. So that was always going to be a hard one.
Yeah. But I remember, it's so fascinating to me. Like 5 years, because the last time I went to Dunkeld was 5 years ago. And I remember Lewis and Fletcher were basically exactly the same.
Nothing's changed.
Yeah, seriously. Lewis is obviously... His attention span back then was like laser focused already.
Yeah.
And Fletcher was exactly the same. He's like floating around everywhere. Oh, I want to play. And now I'm over here doing this thing. Oh, I'm back. He's a kid. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. And that's what they're like.
Yeah. And I was talking with Jared about how there were times on Friday and Saturday when there was just so much noise in that room where we play games. I was just like, I can't do this. This is just noise overload. And I saw you put your headphones on, and I thought to myself, oh, I wish I thought of bringing my headphones.
Yeah. I was okay until when I was sitting down crocheting, and then I think it was the billiard balls falling onto the tiles that just did my head in. So I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. So I went and got my headphones, and I came back. But segue here into a little bit of an emotional topic, dear listeners. I at one point, it actually got really quiet because I think the kids went on a hike or something, and we were just sitting there, and I was crocheting, and the fire was going, and Ben, you were explaining Mistborn to everyone, and I think Nellie was explaining Sanctuary to everyone, and there was just two tables of all of my friends, and you were just sitting there, and I just looked over and I got really, really emotional, and I had a little bit of a cry, and I went outside. But there was something really nice about just everyone was just chill, and it was quiet, and it was beautiful, and I really loved it. And I was like, oh, this is just perfection. I would love to do this like all the time. And then it got noisy and crazy again, and like billiard balls started falling. I was like, yep, that's ruined the moment for me. Nah, it was too much. The billiard balls were the problem.
So that time you said you went outside, was that when you tried to go outside with the left door and the dog,
the
old dog was laying there and it just wasn't moving? Because so there were like 5 golden retrievers there.
Yeah.
And one of them, it was the mother to a few of them, actually. And she's quite old, which is sad, but she's still really affectionate. But she was having a big sleep right in front of the door.
Yeah.
And Mel was like just trying to open it a bit, so in the hope that she would get up, but nope, she was not moving.
No, I tried for 2 or 3 minutes pushing the door a little bit, like each time. No, she was like, not having it. So I had to go at the back. God, I love them. And then there was the Sunday morning when we were leaving, one of them, I don't know which one it was, but they were carrying around that packet. The packet of something.
The yogurt packet, yeah.
Yogurt packet. And no one could get the yogurt packet off them.
Yeah, Drew tried to take it out of her mouth.
It's like we wouldn't have a bar of it. She was just walking around so proud that she'd had this yogurt packet.
What about that little black dog? That dog was so adorable.
Oh, she was lovely. Yeah, she was
what
like a little
breed
Kelpie.
Is that? Is that what
I think
was?
She was, Kelpie mix probably, but it looked
she
like
was adorable.
a Kelpie kind of. Yeah.
She was just like, oh, she always wanted to like get my
Yeah.
pats when I walked past, and
Yeah,
it's
she
so
was very
beautiful.
cute. Very, very cute. But
Um,
yeah, anyway.
I know I've talked about it a few times, but it would be so nice to be able to take Bunyip there. I just don't know how she'd do. Because again, she's not like all those dogs slept outside. There is no
Yeah.
way Bunyip could sleep outside. No
No.
way. I don't know how
No.
she'd deal with the cold, but let's talk about that actually. The cold of the second and the third night. Oh my God.
You said that the third night would not be as cold as the second night because you're
But
like,
it
it's the
totally
coldest
was.
it's going to be. He was colder, I reckon. We had to get extra blankets from Nelly. And then even
Yeah.
then, Drew was saying that he was freezing. He couldn't get warm either in the
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah, he got up to have a shower really early because he's like, I'm not doing this anymore. Oh, the
It's too
showers.
cold.
Oh my God, the showers
Showers
there
were
were
good.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good.
Someone was like, look, we're putting people through hell already. Let's just at least give them beautiful hot water. And it was so nice.
It was so good.
I was saying to Drew, like, I'm weird. So I like have full on conversations with people while we're pooping, having a shower, everything.
Just shows that you trust them, right?
Oh, by the way, Drew had a conversation with me on Sunday morning about the fact that you guys have your PAX tickets.
Yes.
You've ordered your PAX tickets. So
Yes, we
I
have.
said you guys should come and stay here. And Jared and
Sure.
I are now going to get PAX tickets. We were tossing it up because his brother and sister were sort of wishy-washy about if they were going to come.
Right. Yep.
So now that you guys
Well,
are coming, we'll go.
We were meant to go last year. We bought tickets
Yes.
last year because it was the first one since Drew's chemo. And he was like, I really want to go. And then I can't remember why we didn't end up going. Something happened. We got sick or something. I can't remember. Anyway.
I think you weren't well, yeah.
So he was really disappointed that we didn't get to go. So this year he's like, come hell or high water, we are going. So the early bird, I think, was ending this week. I think the early bird tickets. Not that it makes that much of a difference. It's like $5, but so we bought them on the way. Actually, on the way over while we were driving, I bought them on the way on Friday or Thursday. So we bought our 3
buy
days.
mine right now.
So yeah, we'll go and we'll probably drive into the centre like we do like every other time. But yeah, go have breakfast somewhere and hang out.
QL, that sounds really good. So I'll be able to drive to Tesla by then. Isn't that exciting?
That's very cool.
Should I get any of this, the land show lanyard or the reversible bucket hat? No, I won't get that. No.
I didn't. I wanted the pins, but obviously I ordered too late. So
Yeah, they say sold out here.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, internet. I'm just ordering tickets to PAX.
it's very important.
Yeah, very.
But yeah, I probably, I mean, we like going to the expo hall and having a look and stuff, and the Q&A sessions we normally go to because they're pretty funny. But it's more just getting, like, even the indie area, like we like going to the indie area and trying out games and stuff and having a play, see what's new that's coming out. I know there's a lot of waiting around and queues and all the rest of it. Like that's fair. It is what it is, but we just enjoy it.
Yep.
Being around other gamers and, catching up with you guys and, if Sean and Michael go, then it's good to catch up. You know what I mean? Like, it's nice to go sit in the board game area and I don't think we did that the last time we were there.
I don't think Sean and Michael are going to go.
Probably not.
They haven't gone the last few years. I think Michael said that he feels like he's gotten everything he wanted out of it.
Yeah, which is fair.
Sorry, I'm still doing this.
I like to go to the expo hall as well and buy games, like the cheaper games, because they have discounts and stuff. And I mean, there may not be huge discounts, but it's also like, well, it's a discount, right? Like, and sometimes they have PAX specific games and things like that. So I still enjoy it. Maybe that won't be the case in a few years' time, but at the moment, I'd like to go. So yeah. But yeah, if we're gonna stay at yours, that's cool. That'll save us time.
Okay. For some reason, it's not letting me actually do this.
It took a
please
while for me
complete
to do
all
it.
required fields, but I have filled everything out.
I had to put my phone number in like 3 times.
Oh, that's what it is. It's put the extra 0 on the front of my phone number. Oh, I didn't put it in. That's what it is.
It's one of them.
Yeah. Okay. It likes me now.
See?
All right. Sorry, internet. I'm back. Okay.
It's very important that you do that.
Yeah. What about our Shitcast PAX panel?
How cool would it be to do like a live? We should put in a thing for we're going to do a live shitcast at PAX.
God, can you imagine how chaotic that would be? Already, we're just all over the place.
We should see if we get some special guests.
We should. Well, we can get people in who we talk about all the time on the podcast.
Yeah, let's do that.
And we'll have to put something on the door. This is not for children. Do not bring children in here.
Explicit, big E.
Yep.
Big E on the front.
Yeah.
PAX E. Well, they do have that after dark section, don't they? Like the PAX, not after dark, but like a adult only section sometimes.
I think you can, yeah, but I think you can basically say that, hey, this panel's not for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they definitely do that. I'm pretty excited about that. I think it's like the first or second week of October, is it?
Yeah. 9th to 11th.
I'll have to put in for more leave.
Oh no. Yeah, I'll have to put some leave in too.
They're happy that I'm using my leave, actually.
Well, it's good. I think I'm definitely going to have to put in like 2 days recovery after, because I think I normally only put like the Monday in as a recovery day. But
I always do the week
still
before
wrecked.
and the week after.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could potentially do that.
Yeah.
I don't think work would survive without me for 2 weeks.
They'd
With
probably
a lot.
not surviving without me, but they could always hire someone else. Just saying.
They could. I mean, it's only been a 15-year thing.
Yeah.
Has it been 15 years? 10 years?
Not quite, but nearly. Yeah, it's definitely been 10 years. So Jared and I finished watching season 2 of Deadlock last night.
Oh yeah, we haven't even started. Is it good?
I'm gonna say yes.
Is it as good as the first season?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Perhaps in some ways.
Perhaps better. Wow. We're going to have to start watching it this week.
I've gotten Jared onto Mistborn. He's reading the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson now. Because we played the board game, deck building game. And the three, Sean, Drew, and I were like, oh, Mistborn, doing all the talking. He's just like, I have no idea what anyone's talking about. And I said, you should read the books. But you know what's really good? I've got the books on Google Books because I've got them on there. I could just share them with him. That's
great. It's like a family share thing.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't cost anything.
Yeah, we've got the same with Apple.
That's so good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a little library and we can share between each other. So, yeah. But we've also been using a lot of books on Libby rather than buying them.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like a library, Libby, so you don't have to actually buy them. But we bought the Mistborn books because Drew wanted to read them. So, yeah.
Do you think you'll read them?
He's me, maybe. I've been struggling a lot to get into reading again because so far all the books I've read have been disappointing.
What about your cafe books?
I mean, they're like, they're chill, cozy books. They're not really like good books, in my opinion. I'm going to get killed for that. I mean, they're enjoyable to read, but they're not, I miss the days of like Sarah Douglas and Eddings and, like these really good books where characters were really well written and I didn't think that the writing was bad enough that, they'd have like chapters of nothing or like where it really slowed down. Like it was always sort of go, go, go. And I've found that.
So you read the Bulgariad, right? That was the first one of Eddings?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know that Edding, they got cancelled, I think.
Yes, they did. Yeah. Yeah.
But still,
Child
the
abuse.
books. Yeah.
The books are great.
Yeah, I love those. So good.
And then he just repeated the whole thing with the Malorian, which is the second series.
Yeah.
But there's another series that I absolutely love by Graham Edwards. And
I don't know him.
it's a really old series. It's called like I can't remember, but the magic in that world is that you have like your hand is red with magic, and then as you use it, your hand loses its color, and you have to recharge it and stuff. Really cool world. Really loved the books. The story was fantastic. You know, I miss that kind of, you know, and still my favorite series still is Sarah Douglas's Battle Axe series. That was like a massive world. It was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. I can't find stuff that's like that anymore when you've got, you know, social media bumping up all these books. What's the word? They're inflating it.
Quality.
Yeah. You know, and it's just like, oh, Fourth Wing. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, I read Fourth Wing. It was fucking terrible. Like, so many plot holes. Like, what?
The problem with being able to promote things on social media now is it's really just how much money do you want to spend sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I think you should read Mistborn. I think you'll like it.
Okay. It's on the list. There are other books of Brandon Sanderson's that I do want to read, like Tress of the Emerald Sea. I really want to read that.
Don't read that. Do not read that until you've read Mistborn and accompanying books. There's an order for these books.
I thought that was a standalone random book, Tress.
No.
No, is what you're saying.
Basically, no.
Okay.
I mean, you could read it as a standalone book and never read any of his other books, but it does actually fit into the grand scheme of things.
Oh, I thought it was a standalone, which is why it's been on my list for a while.
He does have standalone ones.
Yeah, but I thought that was one of them.
No.
I'm wrong. I will start Mistborn maybe. Reading is effort when I'd rather play Arc Raiders.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of which, let's play Arc Raiders after this. So Drew's at home today. We're not interrupting anything, am I?
No. We're just chilling out. He's working on something. Secret Squirrel. Yeah. But
okay.
No, he's just chilling out. So yeah, I want to play Arc Raiders later.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Get
anytime.
Killed.
We're in a pretty good position. Oh no, we got killed last time. That's right.
Yes.
That's why I was like, fuck this. That's usually what happens, internet. I call our viewers the internet. Welcome, internet.
Welcome. They are the internet.
Yeah. Our system is basically, oh, this is fun, and then we get killed. Okay, that's it. I'm done.
I'm out. I'm enough.
Yeah.
I'm okay with getting killed occasionally, but I get really frustrated when it's like, look, if you're getting a PvP, I'm all here for it. But if someone's telling you, look, I'm a PvE player, I don't have anything, don't fucking kill us. You know, like, we're friendlies. Like, don't continually do it then. Like, we're not.
You just reminded me of those idiots in Bluegate. Remember when we literally just spawned into the zone?
Yeah.
We came out of the area that we spawned into and they killed us. And we're telling them we literally just spawned. We have nothing.
Yeah.
Because we had the free loadouts too.
Yeah. And what's worse is they stopped shooting at us. They came up to us and we're like, oh, okay. So I started recharging my shield. That's how long it took for them to do. And so I'm like recharging my shield thinking they're going to stop shooting at us. And then they shot us in the face. And I was like,
yeah. It's hard to find nice people. Don't understand it. But then you do find really nice people in that game.
Yeah, you do. You do. I had when I was...
Remember that guy who was like... I think it was in Bluegate, actually. We were just like, oh, we're friendly. And he said, oh, it's okay. I'm like, he was telling us about how he just keeps getting killed.
Was he looking for apricots or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
We were looking for apricots.
Yeah.
I was, when I was doing some solo runs the other week, I dropped onto Damn Battlegrounds because I'm hunting something. And I met a woman who was like, oh, I wouldn't go to, if you're going to extract, I wouldn't go to that one because they're shooting each other, but they're playing friendly, but they're like killing everyone that goes near the elevator. And I was like, oh, well, shit, okay, I'll find another way out. Thanks for letting me know, kind of thing. She's like, well, if you're going to be done soon, I can wait around and we can extract together. And I was like, no, it's all right. I've only just got here. Like, I'm basically empty. Anyway, stupid me. Yep. Stupid me. Stupid me. Goes to try and find another exit, runs straight into the path of like 4 different fucking arc and die anyway. I should have just gone to the bloody lift.
Yeah. And that's what we mean, internet. Arc is hard enough. We do not need more challenge.
I really don't. Like, I am so bad at it. Oh.
Yep, fun
Anyway.
by the way.
Bum ones, yeah.
Yeah, so you remember when we were running to that exit in Jam Battlegrounds and then the 3 drones came? They were like right at the hatch. And we just, it's like, no, crawl to the hatch. We're like desperately trying to crawl to the hatch, but no.
Couldn't make it. We have to run towards the hatch when we get
And one of them was the flame one. Little shit.
Yeah,
I hate those things.
Yeah, they're so bad. Yeah. They've made it, in the patch notes, it was like less likely for multiple flame boys to spawn together. So
Yeah, that's nice.
They've reduced that. So hopefully that'll be,
Yeah.
a thing. But, sorry, we went back to Ark, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
We should make an
We've
Ark
been playing a lot of Ark. Yeah.
I don't want to.
Did I tell you that I got into this trading card game called Altered?
Yes.
Yeah, so
A while ago,
that's
yeah.
not a thing anymore.
It's already gone?
Yep. I'm so frustrated.
But you can keep playing what you've got.
Yeah, we can. But it's just like, oh, that's annoying. Like, just why did they have to wait until I got into it before they decided to pull the plug? Why couldn't they pull the plug so I know not to get into it?
There was, I think there's a couple that Drew and I watch on YouTube that basically do living card game reviews. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure months and months and months ago they said that Altered was basically going to be ending unless people sort of jumped in on it. So clearly that was one of the reasons why we went to Arkham Horror instead, because Arkham Horror were re-releasing everything in new versions.
Yep.
So that's why we jumped into that one rather than Altered, because we had heard that Altered was like, not so sure.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think all living card games are on shaky ground anyway. Like, Magic, I loved Magic when it first came out, and Drew and I will tell you, we spent a lot of money on a whole bunch of decks, not realising that 3 months later, they were all going to be completely useless because they brought out a new season and we didn't realise. And essentially, we then had to rebuy a whole bunch of new cards, and we were like, nope, not going to happen.
Okay.
So
anyway, yeah,
I think living card games are a problem.
Yeah, I have regrets. Oh,
I'm sorry.
Should I also talk about my my marble run thing?
You did say that you were. I think last time we talked about it, you were almost done.
Yeah, so I broke a couple of things, obviously, because the wood is so finicky. But I could get around most of it. It's like this is actually all okay. It's not that huge a problem. Everything was fine until I got to the bit that connects both of the spaceport and the marble run.
Yeah.
That's when I realised I have made some crucial undoable mistakes here.
What do you mean?
I couldn't do it. I can't connect them.
Because pieces are missing or in the wrong spot?
No, they're like around the wrong way and it's impossible to disassemble. Yeah, it's just really frustrating. Yeah, I'm just so frustrated. Can
you still use the marbles in the two separate bits?
Yes.
So at least you're not completely out. But that's not the point, cool. Right? Like
I really love it. It's like it's so funny. Like the number of hours you spend putting these things together, and then you're like, for like a minute, it's like, okay, I'm done. I've seen everything this can do now. But it is pretty clever. I do like it. I mean, I put a lot of hours into those.
This is why computer games became so popular so quickly, because we were all sick of things that were a physical game that you would play for 5 seconds and be like,
"Yep, I'm
this
done."
This is no replayability here." Unless it's a yo-yo.
Oh, I have no coordination, so I could never do anything. Were you good with yo-yos?
No, I always ended up tangled. I could never get it up. You know, there's an action to get it back up. I could never do very well.
Yeah, my brother was so good with those, and
Oh,
it just
really?
frustrated me so much. Like he was the I know how to use my arms and legs guy.
What are these things?
I was just haven't figured these out yet. Still. Oh, Mel, you know what you laughing just made me remember?
What?
When we were playing 6 Second Scribble. That's the game we didn't mention. 6 Second Scribbles. God, and we played Loot as well. But let's talk about 6 Second Scribbles. Gosh, that was funny. You should probably talk about this.
So I picked up, I love Pictionary. You know, so before board games were, you know, as popular as they are now, Pictionary was a pretty common game kind of thing, and I loved it. I thought there was nothing better than drawing things and trying to understand what people had drawn. Anyway, I saw this 6 Second Scribble box sitting on a game shelf somewhere, and I bought it because I was like, this sounds like Pictionary, but, you know, much quicker. Anyway, trying to explain the concept of 6 Second Scribbles to people
To me,
was hard in itself.
I really struggled with this, like, so much. And I remember Michael was like getting so frustrated with this, like, why are you not getting this? I'm like, no, but she said 6 seconds and now she's talking 60 seconds. I don't get it. Which is it?
So basically, you have 1 minute to draw 10 images that are on a card. So you get 6 seconds per image if you want to scribble all of them. Anyway, so we started off with the easy mode, easy level. That's fine, you know, simple to stuff to do, not a problem. Then we decided, well, this is too easy. We'll go up to the next level, which was, I don't know, tricky or something.
Yeah,
Did that.
yeah.
Okay, not so bad. And then there was a bit of a discussion about whether we wanted to try the almost impossible level.
I was the one like, well, I'm going to do it. And then everybody was like, oh, fine, I'll do it too.
Yeah. Everyone had to follow. I think I was the one that got screwed on the almost impossible card. Everyone else got like pretty easy stuff. I got a card that was like famous books. Dear listener, famous books. How do you draw Little Women?
We've discussed this, Mel. You draw one big person and then a bunch of little women.
Anyway, I got famous books and I tried to draw the ones that I could quickly, like Frankenstein, Dracula, Moby Dick, Lord of the Rings, which we had played all day. And then
what about One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
I'm getting to that one. Then I thought, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is probably the easiest things to draw. So I drew a little nest with a little bird, and then I had a person flying over it.
And I remember when I was describing, I was like, okay, I had no idea what this one is.
No.
It's like, is this like Superman? Or like, I can see someone's, is it like a dead body on like a box of grass?
And I just could not speak. I could not speak. I was in hysterics because it just, to me, it looked obvious, but it was just hilarious. I couldn't function. And then he was asking about something else, and what was the other one? I think it was Lord of the Rings or something.
Anyway, Lord of the Rings. Yeah. I didn't get that. I was like, I just kept thinking donut when I looked at it.
I drew a donut with writing on it, basically.
But they looked like sprinkles to me.
Oh, God. And then Jared gave me a card with
Oh, God, that.
things that are outside or something.
That's just like abstract lines. What is this? It's just like
triangles.
A curve.
And then the best part was that he drew a river.
And that was a lake. That's right.
So I was like, river. And he was like, no, it's a lake. I was like, do you know what a lake is? And he's like, how do I draw that? And I'm like, a circle. With
some little waves on it, yeah.
and then And then was it Katie that did the African animals?
Oh God, that was funny. Like,
And Drew got them all wrong. It was an ape and it was a meerkat.
like, and it wasn't even close. That was the funny part about that. Like, the animals were like polar opposites. It's like, I don't understand. But most I ever drew in that game was 6. That's hard. That game is very hard for me.
It was fun though. But it reminded me, because earlier in the day, I think, or was it Friday, Sian had been playing Telestrations with some of the kids. Mm-hmm. And part of the reason she stopped playing with them was because everything that they did was a poop related thing. Like anytime any picture she drew, it was poop. And it was always poop. And she was gotten really frustrated with it. She basically called it quits. The reason I mentioned that though, is because the next day when I was crocheting, I think it was Graham that was playing Telestrations with the kids. Yep. And I heard the young girl, poop. Everything was poop again. And I was like, oh my God, do you have anything but poop? Yeah. Seriously, everything she wrote. Oh, I wrote down poop. It was a pooping parrot. I was just like, oh my God, like it's just poop the whole time. So Sian was upset about a crocodile that was a poop eating something or other. It's like, oh my
That's
God.
right. She showed me the crocodile.
It's a good crocodile. Yeah. But no, it was a poop something or other.
In that 6 second scribbles, I was amazed by what people could draw in such a short time.
Yeah.
Mine were terrible. Mine were really bad. Like every single one of them.
You weren't that bad. I got all your Christmas ones, your wintry ones.
Oh, that's true. You did, yeah.
Except for I'm not sure what that other one, what was the last one? It was like a cracker. I said present. It was something else. I can't remember.
Oh, no, you didn't get snowflake.
Oh, that was not a snowflake. Yes, correct.
I mean, it was in my head. It just ended up a bunch of scribbles together. Yeah. I mean, I was playing the scribble game, so.
It was a good, quick. Yeah, it was very much like Pictionary or Telestrations, but a very simplified and fast version of that. So if you're into those kind of games, it's probably one that you should have a look at. Tiny little box as well. And it came with pencils and a little notepad. So it comes with everything you need to just sort of throw it in the bag and take it. So,
it's pretty good. Nice little game. It is those little games that can always surprise you. You can get the most enjoyment out of them.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't have anything else. Did you want to... We've been going for 47 minutes. Did you want to end it there?
Yeah, I think maybe we should. I mean, there's heaps more that we can talk about, but let's not.
Yeah.
Because we'll be here forever.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll end it today. How does that sound?
Yeah, you do it.
I'm doing it. Okay, here we go. Thank you, everyone, for staying, watching, listening, / whatever you do. This has been the Shitcast with Ben and Mel. Like, comment, subscribe, because we require it for our survival.
Yes.
But until next time, I'm not doing show notes because we were just basically all over the place again. So good luck. Good luck finding what you're after.
Have fun.
All right, until next time.
It's its own little hunt. Oh, my nails.
Oh, shit, yeah. Okay, and I got so many of them.
That's right. We're just doing that quickly and then you can go.
Yeah, okay. All right, see y'all.